black light? It should be a light. Where? Light? Hey. I'm hot. Hi there, this is Rob, and it is Valentine's Day, February 14th.
I love you!
And what better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than to hop into a van with 5 guys you really don't like and travel to the Carolinas. So that's our game plan. Brian is the driver. Joel is the official MacGuffiner. And Dave is the guy who shouts out boring. Kyle's along for moral support and for, well, to be quite honest, I sleep better when Kyle's on the trip because he's my bed partner. And Micah, since he's not here, what can we say about Micah?
Did he bring the thuggage?
He did not bring thuggage. Micah brought his actual luggage.
Oh.
I really don't have very much right now, so I'll sign off and we'll talk to you later.
He did bring a nice blankie.
Well,
this blankie has been
the masturbatorium.
Oh.
Would you like a too?
There's a big sign that says left lane closed ahead. We just survived one of the scarier moments of our band's history. Micah picked a random exit to get off at, with no gas stations. And so after a while of driving, he decided to turn around. He turned around in probably the worst possible spot to turn around. And as he tried to make the turn, the turning radius on
Had a
this
left turn.
is not as good. Left-hand turn, random U-turn in the middle of a busy street with cars coming.
Don't forget about the half-foot curb and the light post.
Half-foot curb and the light post. So he goes to make the turn. He ends up perpendicular to the curb.
To the oncoming across 3 lanes of traffic.
Across 3 lanes of traffic with semi and a blue car coming. It was that moment where
It was a Ford Tempo.
yeah, it's like
Just to give you an idea of the age of the car, that would be 1984 to 1991. That's the age of the car.
And you always think about your death, but you never think, I'm going to die because I'm going to get hit by a frickin' Ford Tempo. That's how we were going to go out. But
But at least it's musical related. Tempo.
that doesn't make me feel any better.
No? I'd go down with the Tempo.
Wilco, gas and diesel.
Wilco, hell yeah.
Anyway, so
Need a shot of that.
instead of just, jumping out of the car and running and leaving us to die, he barreled over the curb, narrowly avoiding the
Light pole.
and got us back on the road. And then laughed. So, something maniacal about Micah when he's driving a car. This is Rob Carpenter reporting to you live from Rock Hill, North Carolina. I'm joined, as always, by my favorite man in the rock and roll business, Joel Sweet-Ass Gertis.
Thank you.
I must say, we came in with pretty dire expectations, and we were proved wrong. Anybody that refers to us as Wuss Rock should have been there tonight.
I'm taking all my clothes off.
We were playing to a crowd of mostly Harley-Davidson bikers and people who wanted to be Harley-Davidson bikers.
Nipple pierced.
Nipple pierced. I mean, we're talking rough crowd. And somehow, still, the show went over extremely well. It was a set of Sylvia, Kerouac, Elizabeth, Hold On, Fool, Stripper Song, Warning Sign, and Working My Way. And by the third song...
I think we cheated them out of 2 minutes.
Yeah. By the third song, we had them all in the palm of our hands. Very surreal. You looked out in the crowd, and not just the guys, but the girls as well, could easily have just beaten the living crap out of every one of us. Girls were smoking cigars.
That was the waitress.
That was just the waitress.
That's what kind of crowd it was.
It was, before we started the show, Joel mentioned the word surreal, and that just kind of held me the entire time and how surreal it was. So.
It's very nice to play to the backdrop of a big Dixie flag.
Yeah.
That was a little awkward.
Don't know how I feel about that, but
No, you do.
I do.
You do know how you feel.
I do. I have to admit, I pulled out the southern accent tonight. I'm a northern boy from a southern state. Usually don't have an accent, but I pulled it out. I pulled out quite a few y'alls, and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not. You gotta relate to your crowd, you know? If we were playing in Eskimo land, I would speak Inuit. If we were playing in Mogadishu,
Eskimos don't speak Inuit.
they don't?
No.
What do they speak?
Clink it. I know this because
He's part Inuit.
Freaking
right, I'm the
Alaskan
son.
prince.
I'm an Eskimo princess.
What? You heard it. Favorite story of the night, the girl came up to me and said, "Hey, who's the guy with the sweet ass in your band?" And I immediately thought, Brian? I said, no. Well, Micah? No. Other guitar players. Joel? Yeah. He's got a sweet ass. And I can't really tell you what else she said because this is a G-rated program, although I did already say ass and douchebag.
Okay.
But she proceeded to tell me what she would do to old Joel, sweet ass Gertis. And it got me hot and bothered, I'm not gonna lie. So
that's why Rob is sleeping with Kyle tonight.
yeah. Look at that inner thigh right there.
Let's see the sweet ass.
Let's see it.
Turn over. Oh yeah. Oh.
That was hard, I'm sorry.
MacGuffin! You got me right in the bone.
You may want to explain what a MacGuffin is.
MacGuffin.
Tell us what a MacGuffin is, Brian.
Wow. You got me. You knuckled me.
I knuckled him in the MacGuffin.
That was a knuckle MacGuffin. No
Awesome.
spin on that MacGuffin. It was a knuckle.
When I give him a MacGuffin, I give him a MacGuffin.